Rashidita advised not to let it affect you. You are aware of Carly's movements. Peace will be seen by her. She will with a cry. Bambi forced a weary grin. I am aware. She's not getting the response she wants from me. She also didn't. Bambi resisted the filmmaker's attempts to create drama for the cameras. Rather, she faced the camera and said serenely, I'm not feeding negativity. Not anymore. I'm focused on what matters. Within hours, the video went viral. The most mature moment in LHHL history, according to fans. Days later, Carly even took a step back and posted an apologetic video. In the meantime, while silently seeing all of this from a distance, Scrappy had an unexpected emotion. Peace, not regret, not resentment. I wasted so much time trying to fight for somebody who was already gone, he said in one of his confessionals later that evening. Perhaps that's good. Perhaps she was never mine to keep, simply mine to develop with. Emotions flared in the comment section. Fans weren't picking sides for the first time. They were on. The new drama had been created. A few week finale of episode single, calm, and showing Marcus and Bambi with their hands and laughter resonating across. The camera followed them into the sun. The scenario was narrated by who sounded like an older everything. Sometimes love just takes. It never really ends. And who shattered you was. Additionally, they taught you what you deserved. And after learning those lessons, you become a stronger, gentler, and wiser version of yourself. Became louder. You ready for this? Bambi glanced to Marcus than before. She gazed at him, appreciation shining in her eyes. He kissed her. Thank you for not judging my past. I fell for your history, Bambi, but I didn't fall for your power. Blackness swept over the screen. The last sentences are presented to each lady beginning over in graceful white letters. There is more to your tale. It's only getting excellent. The internet erupted once again as the credits rolled, but this time it wasn't about scandal. It has to do with atonement. Admiration and loving remarks were posted in the comments by fans. I'm proud of her progress, Scrappy wrote as he published a video on his page. Atlanta wasn't split for the first time in years. The city, the cast, and the fans all agreed on one thing. Blessings, not resentment. Thing was a new era. The narrator's voice reverberated one more time as the closing image revealed the ape illuminated by the setting sun. The quietest narrative may often be the loudest in a city built on drama. A woman choosing life over the past, serenity over suffering, and love over fear. Bambi's journey serves as a reminder that regardless of how well-known the suffering is, this is her new beginning. She went through grief, betrayal, and judgment with her head held high, and somehow healing is possible no matter how loud the world becomes. In Atlanta's love and hip-hop scene, where cameras follow mayhem and secrets become news stories, she discovered serenity on the opposite side. Just that every narrative line has a backstory, is a genuine heart that is still attempting to mend. Bambi did more than just revise her chapter. She went back and reviewed everything that attempted to shatter her. How leaps. The drama doesn't either. With season 13 is just getting started. What will happen? May rock everything once again. Can Bambi's new partner withstand the spotlight? Will former lovers come back? And how when the truth is revealed, the other actors respond? About Marcus is ultimately revealed. Because if we have one thing in common, realized that every happy ending in this city is only a disguised fresh beginning. Thus, if this story resonated with you, click like. On Story Vault and leave your comments below. Do you believe that Bambi has at last found the love she merits? Another storm. Near the corner? Your remark could be highlighted in the next episode analysis. It then. Till the next occasion, keep in mind that love may wane in Atlanta. But however, that the narrative never ends. Tale never ends. However, that the narrative never ends. Began with a whisper. A rumor that sprang a fire of life. They claimed Bambi was sparkling. However, it wasn't the type of radiance that comes with popularity or new accomplishment. Something fresh, something deeper. The possibility that Bambi was pregnant, although not by tenacious. Everything started to go apart just as season 13 filming had underway. She was accompanied by an enemy, secret meetings and quiet meals. Enemies grinned, friends muttered, and fans conjectured. The streets of Atlanta were bustling. Was Bambi really making a fresh start with a new person? Or was this simply another delusion of hip-hop and love? One secret that is on the verge of blowing up camera? Because every line in Atlanta, where love is never kept secret. Atlanta's night was quiet, but the atmosphere was anything but calm. Love and hip-hop were back on, the lights were back on, and the cameras were back in place. Season 13 of Atlanta was officially underway. However, this season began with murmurs rather than with a party or reunion. Everyone's phone began vibrating with the same sound as soon as unpacking their equipment. Have you heard anything about Bambi? Nobody believed it at first. Bambi has experienced her fair share of heartache, particularly with Scrappy. The public had seen the ebb and flow of their love as it was tested by treachery and celebrity. Their altercations had become into memes. Their words were no longer as loud as quiet. Bambi said she was done with drama at the conclusion of the previous season. She wanted help and a fresh start. However, the reality is, peace seldom lasts. Rashida received the message while going through fan comments while enjoying an iced coffee in her store. A snapshot of Bambi holding hands with a tall guy outside a posh restaurant in Buckhead had been emailed to her. It was an explosive caption. ATL's her new partner. Her couple decided to grin. Although she enjoyed Bambi, she was also aware it might turn a photo into poison. Young hours. Red leaned over to her at a charity function and whispered, "With that girl you heard. Bambi is out here with a whole different guy. I've heard that this time she's really gleaming." Yandi stopped. "Shining. Like she was shining with pregnancy," she repeated. Carly only shrugged, mischievous in her eyes. "I didn't tell you, but there's a storm coming for the camera." The gossip websites were in full swing by the next day. The headlines shouted social media. Bambi is expecting. In ATL, the mystery guy was exposed. Scrappy responds to Bambi's recent romance. He's angry, according to sources. Even though Bambi had not yet made her voice heard, her silence was more powerful than any rejection. Her last Instagram picture was a straightforward mirror snapshot, with a little grin and the "new beginnings"